Right, so let us look at question number 2. Number 2 says that diagram 1 shows two balls in a tube of length 10 meters moving towards each other. Okay, A moves from one end traveling 60 cm in the first second, 59 cm in the next second, and 58 cm in the third second. B is moving from the other end, traveling 60 cm, 40 cm in the first second, 39 cm in the next second, and 38 cm in the third second, right? So the process continues in this manner until the two balls meet. Find the shortest time for the two balls to meet. Give your answer to nearest second. So in this case, and if I have ball A, all right, so the scenario is like this. You have ball A moving to the right, and then you have ball B moving to the left, okay? So what happened is that they are moving in a straight line, and then this particular distance here in total is going to be 10 meters, right? But then just because I want to standardize them, so I can just put as 1000 centimeter, right? So now the idea is that from ball A is actually moving 60 cm in the first second. So it means that I can say that there's a 60, the second is 59, and then drop down to 58. So maybe you can say that the ball A is slowing down, right? Decreasing by 1 cm every second. So let's say I can say this is T1, this is T2, and this is T3, right? And then what about ball B? Ball B, the first second is 40 cm, and then down to 39, and then you got 38. So this is T1, this is T2, this is T3, right? So now I know that my D over here, okay, is actually equals to -1. So that is the thing that I know from basic from all the info that you have. D is -1, so over here D is also equals to -1, right? Now, if you were to think logically, right, probably you are going to imagine that A is moving a lot more distance, and then compared to B when they meet each other, which is correct. So probably I can illustrate it this way. A is moving pop, 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 probably until here. And then now the B is moving pop, 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 until here, right? So that is the basic idea that you must have. And then next, this point is the one that they are meeting at, right? So we have to find what is the value of n here. Which second is that? So that's why the question says find the shortest time, right? So now, try to imagine this. Because I know that the first second is 60, focus on your A, yeah? First second is 60, second is 59. So when you are finding up until this particular meeting point, okay, basically what the idea over here should be Sn, right? So it should be the Sn of your ball A. And then the same concept that you must apply in your ball B. So therefore this one is also the Sn distance, the total distance that is traveled in by the ball B lah. So it means when you take these two distance up, right? So I say Sn, and then I plus with your Sn, okay? So you are looking at a different color here. So basically the blue one represent the ball A, and then the red one represent the ball B. So when you add these two up, basically you're going to end up with 1000. So that is the idea that you must have, right? Both Sn, when you add them up, you should get 1000. So the first Sn, we can actually use the formula of your sum of n terms, which is n over 2, and then in bracket 2 times A, so you got 2 times 60, and then plus n minus 1, and then times D is -1, right? So that's first part. And then plus the second Sn, you got another n over 2, and then you have 2 times 40, and then plus n minus 1 times -1, right? So that's my second part. So everything is equals to 10 or 1000, right? Hopefully that is okay with you. Okay, then try to solve the one in the bracket. So I'm gonna get actually I can have all the 2's I move to the left hand side now. This is what happened. So n, and then in bracket I have 120, and then I have plus 1, and then minus n, okay? Close bracket, and then plus n, and then I have 80, and then plus 1, and then minus n. And then supposedly everything is divided by 2, right? If you notice this, it's divided by 2, then equal to 1000, right? So I just straight away write my divided by 2 to becomes multiplied by 2 on the left hand side. Okay? Just times 2 here lah. So now I will end up with 2000 equals to, I have n times 121 minus n, and then plus n times 81 minus n, okay? So just do slowly. I'm going to get 121n minus n square plus 81n minus n square, and 2000 is in front, okay? Then continue, bring everything to the left hand side. So I'm going to get negative n square, bring over, you get positive 2n square, positive 2n square. And then you have 121 plus 81, so 121 plus 81. I'm gonna get 208. So if I bring it to the left hand side, becomes negative 200 and 202, 202 and then plus 2000 equals to 0. Okay, so just divide everything by 2, everything divide by 2. So you will get n squared minus 101 and then plus 1000 equals to 0. Okay, just put inside your calculator. All right, actually you have to recall the formula lah, the formula which is negative b plus minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, I'm sure you can use this one, but to be quick, just press the calculator and then you see what is your answer here. Okay, so your a is 1, your b is negative 101, your c is 1000. Okay, so you should get 89.87. Okay, the first n is 89.87, and then the second one is n equals to 11.13. All right, now which one do I choose? Because question says the shortest time, so I'm going to choose this one, right? But then what is the second that you can say? Right, so this is a debate here lah, whether you can say n equals to 11, okay, or you can say n equals to 12, right? But logically speaking, I will say n is equals to 12. Okay, I will take n equals to 12 because you have to actually understand this particular thing. N is equals to 11.13, so it means that it's actually more than 11 seconds already when they meet. If I were to draw a line here, probably again A again, this A is somewhere here, and then your B is somewhere here, very close. All right, when I say my A is 11 seconds, so when your N is equals to 11, this might be the case, right? Because only 11.13 then they meet. Okay, but then if before 11.13, they might not meet. Okay, maybe they are very close together. So that is the scenario lah. So when the question says what is the time, let me see, find the shortest time for the two balls to meet, right? So it means that the ball must meet lah. So the shortest time would be 12 seconds. It cannot be 11 seconds. 11 seconds, they have not met. That's what I think lah, logically like that lah. Okay, because for this part I have not gotten your answers from your teacher, but you do check lah from your teacher whether what is being done here is correct or not. Okay, so next, when you got your n equals to 12, so basically the final answer, I would say n equals to 12. Okay, so therefore n equals to 12. All right, next, answering question B and C should be easy already. When you have your n equals to 12, calculate the distance traveled by A. So basically your A, you can use your Sn which is S12 lah, huh? So now you have 12 over 2, and then you have 2 times 60, and then plus n minus 1 which is 11, and then times d which is negative 1, right? So just quickly count this one. 6 times, I'm gonna have 120 minus 11. Okay, I'm gonna get 6 times 120 minus 11. Right, I'm gonna get 654 centimeters, so 654 cm. So that's my answer for B. And then question C, calculate the difference in distance traveled by the two balls. Okay, so now you have ball A, which is 654. So you don't find your ball B again. So your ball B again, you have S12. So S12 is 12 over 2, and then have 2 times 40, and then plus 11, and then times negative 1. Alright, so now just do a quick calculation. 6 times 80 minus 11. Okay, I'm gonna get 414, right, cm. So that's my ball B. So therefore, to answer question C, so I just need to minus this off. So 654 minus 414, okay? So 654 minus 414. So I'm going to get 240 centimeter. So that is the difference of the distance that is traveled by ball A and ball B.